Yo, 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 what's going on, everybody? How y'all doing? You know who this is, the chosen one, Gabriel Skywalker from the DFS Club and Schroeder Skywalker from the DFS Club. We're coming to you guys with the NBA Playoff Edition, Game 4, main slate, Showdown slate video, guys. If you're new, please hit that subscribe button, smash that like button, leave us a comment down below. Schroeder and I would love to hear from you guys. I had a good day in MLB All-Star Game today. I got Draft Dashboard today, guys, so should be a better video. Yeah, what do you think, Schroeder? He says, well, I did good last night. You know, you're the one that snuck up the video. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for all the support. Last night's video actually had quite a lot of views, so I appreciate the thumbs ups, the thumbs downs. Hey, I deserve the thumbs downs. It's all good. So thank you guys so much, and let's get into this. All right, so let's bring up Draft Dashboard, guys. You already know the drill. If you want Draft Dashboard, it's only $1 for 30 days. Just click on the link in the description below. You yourself can have Draft Dashboard, guys. You get access to all my saved lineups, all my player pools, the lineup optimizer, the player trends, who's trending up, who's getting in the old prison pocket, the sleepers and studs of the slate, the position optimizer, and the NBA cheat sheet, because if you can't win, cheat. Got the best studs, best mid-tier, best value. It's Draft Dashboard. And you get NFL, MLB, NBA, of course. And then NHL comes back in like October. But NFL's next month. So make sure y'all look out for that. And let's get into it. So let's go to the position optimizer. All right, so game 4. Last game was a blowout. The Suns are up 2-1. So do I have to tell you guys to play Giannis Antetokounmpo? I don't think so. 12.2K. 70, 72 in his last two. 37, 40 minutes. So they're running a really tight rotation, guys. So get him in there. I mean, if you're not putting him in there, don't count on winning anything. So Cam Johnson got 30 minutes last game, but I think it's because DeAndre Ayton got into foul trouble, and he sat. Same with Frank the Tank, right? He got 13 minutes, 14 fantasy points. 2 games before that, he didn't even play. So I wouldn't be surprised if he gets the DMP. But I still think Cam Johnson is in play at 3.8K. Before that 30-minute game, I mean, he still gets his 20 minutes a game. So I don't mind that for a cheap option. I think his price actually went down, unless I'm tripping. Booker T, Devin Booker, 10-4 is fine. Right now, so let's talk about ownership too. So Giannis, 74%. He should be 100%. Cam, 16. Frank the Tank, 2. Devin Booker T, 48%. Right now, projected ownership. Really shitty game last game, guys. So look from the bounce back here. 10.4K. He's more expensive than Chris Paul, though. So we'll talk about that. Chris Middleton, 10K. Garnering right now 64%. So a lot more than Devin Booker. I'm not really a Middleton guy, guys. 10K. I'm more of a Drew Holiday guy. I think he's more consistent. So yeah, I don't mind it. I mean, if you can get to all these guys, more power to you. I do have some value plays for you guys, so we'll get there when we get there. But yeah, Chris Paul is 9.6 compared to Devin Booker's 10.4. Chris Paul, 53% ownership right now. 33, 41, 54 in the first 3 games. So it's trending downwards. I'm looking for probably another 50-point game out of him. Fantasy points anyways. For 9.6K. So if you can get him, Devin Booker, Giannis Antetokounmpo, you should have no problems, guys. But with me, it's always Drew Holiday or Chris Middleton, right? So Drew Holiday is 9.2. He's cheaper than Middleton. 46, 42, 31. So a lot more consistent. Same amount of minutes as Middleton, but he's just been more consistent these last 2 series, actually. So we all know Middleton can get really cold. But Drew Holiday, yeah, guys, get him in there at 9.2. I like him more than Middleton, and he is cheaper. DeAndre Ayton, like I said, got into foul trouble last game, only got 24 minutes, 32 fantasy points. Still, that's pretty good for only 24 minutes. 2 games before that, 41 and 49 fantasy points. So DeAndre Ayton at 8.4, I absolutely love this play here. Got to find ways to get him in there. He's right now garnering 46% ownership. McCall Bridges at 7.6, I think is a kind of a little too expensive. Definitely not consistent. 20, 40, and then 10, right? He gets the minutes. He does start, but for me, it's consistency. So I don't know if he's going to make any of my lineups, especially since he's, at a certain price point here. Like Jay Crowder, I'd probably rather go here. He's been more consistent, 32, 33, at least in his last two he has. Game 1, he only got 13 fantasy points, 32 minutes. So these guys are going to get the minutes. But I'll take more of a chance on Jay Crowder because he's cheaper. 6'8". Every dollar counts in these showdowns, guys. So, and he's at 44% right now. Bridges is at 24% ownership. Campaign, 4.6. I think it's a little too much. Not for me. Jeff Teague, nope. Brooke Lopez is okay. I just don't like the price tag at 6'2". 30, 27, 16. I mean, for 6'2", I don't know. Give me – would I play Jay Crowder or Brooke Lopez, right? These are the decisions that keep me up at night. 22, 27, 21 minutes. He's just not getting really consistently 30 minutes. He got 27 minutes in game 2, and that was it. So very scoring dependent. He doesn't, he's not your average center, doesn't get his blocks, steals, all that crap. He just shoots 3-pointers. So I'd probably rather play Jay Crowder. 44%. Brooke Lopez is what? 23% ownership. He deserves it. So a lot of people are kind of wise to it. Bobby Portis at 5'4" is way too much for my taste. Pat Connaughton at 4'2", I do like. 33, 30, 28 minutes in the first 3 games. When he's on, he's on. When he's off, right? His floor is not that bad, though. 14, 19, and then he had a nice 25 fantasy point game. Right now, the ownership's kind of high on him, so I'm going to see what it looks like tomorrow. If it's even higher than that, I'm going to fade him. If it starts to drop a little bit, then I might look to roster him. PJ Fucker, man, 3.4K. This guy, he just can't shoot the freaking ball. He had 4 wide open shots and missed them all. Of course he did. He just gets so many minutes, right? And he's so cheap. He's only 3.4K. If you're okay with him getting 15 fantasy points, that's about what he'll get, 16, 15, 17 in the first 3 games. I mean, yeah, you can get him in there. 20% ownership right now. Forbes, no thank you. Torrey Craig, I kind of like here. He's only 1.8K. Now, not very good, right? 3.76 fantasy points. For me, it's the price tag, 1.8K. For a guy that's going to play at least 15 minutes, I would think. I think that game where he got 7 minutes, I think he got injured and left. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. So right now, 47%. So a lot of people are on that because he's kind of too cheap. Just hope he gets to 10 fantasy points. Torrey Craig does have a good upside. He got 19 4 games ago. He does have 20 fantasy points in him, so don't be there and miss out when he gets that 20 at 47% ownership, and especially at 1.8K. Last game he was 1K, so really cheap then. Wish I would have more of him then. So yeah, these are like the players I really like. Before we get into lineup construction, so we're going to put together some lineups, guys. Let me show you how you can join the DFS Club, guys. The best thing going in daily fantasy sports right now. We're taking over the industry, guys. We had a lot of fun today doing the All-Star game for MLB. If you want to join the club, guys, you want the lineups, the cheat sheets, the projections, the ownership, it's dfsclub.com. You got DFS Space. You got myself, Skywalker DFS. You get everything, every single sport. Nobody does that. We don't do NBA packages. Screw that. We do everything, guys. NBA, NFL, MLB, PGA, tennis, NASCAR, soccer, esports, MMA, WNBA, college sports, guys. EuroLeague basketball, XFL. If that ever comes back, we're going to do it. Click the Join Now button. Click on my logo, Skywalker DFS. And then pick your plans, guys. Nobody does this. $14.99 a month. That's for everything. Got another UFC card this weekend. Let's go. We have our silver plans, our gold plans, and the 3-day passes if you want to come check us out. DFSclub.com. We do prize picks, guys. We do sports wagering, everything, guys. So don't miss out, guys. All right, so let's go. Let's do some lineup construction. We'll do a DraftKings and a Fanduel just to take a look on like who we can get and just kind of play around with it. So let's go to the lineup optimizer. Okay, so let's make this a little larger for you guys. There we go. All right, so this is what Draft Dashboard gave us. I don't like the Teague play. So it crammed Teague and Torrey Craig in here, and it has Giannis, Ayton, Booker, Paul. I mean, you can go that route, but I mean, Jeff Teague, his floor is just no. God, no. Now, earlier in the playoffs, like I would roster like the PJ Tuckers, like these really cheap guys, and then just cram a bunch of studs in, and it was working. It's not working so much anymore. God, the lowest I go, maybe Jay Crowder at captain. Even then, he's 10.2K, right? We got Torrey Craig in here. Giannis, got to have Giannis. You got to have either Paul or Booker. Have to. Give me Chris Paul. All right. So we have Ayton, Giannis, and then you got to have at least Drew. Or here's the problem. Like if I want to take Drew Holiday, now we're over by $1,400. So what can we do here? Let's take a look. Maybe we run. You can go Pat Connaughton at captain, right? I don't mind that. And now look, you're 47,000 of your 50,000 bankroll there. So the more money you leave on the table, remember guys, the more money you leave on the table, the more of a chance you have of taking down by yourself. So this is a nice like little Milwaukee stack. If you think Milwaukee's going to go off, let's try a different one. Let's get more Suns players in here. So I do a Cam Johnson at captain here. We want to do a straight Suns. I'm going to keep Torrey Craig because he's just too cheap. You got to do Giannis, though. You got to keep him in there. So we got Ayton, Paul, and we can still go up to Bridges if you want to play Bridges. If you want to play Devin Booker also, that's where you're going to have a problem, right? So to fit these two guys, which I don't know if you need to necessarily, and Ayton, Giannis, the lowest you can go now at captain, I mean, you can go back to Pat Connaughton. Pat Connaughton, it seems to be working out as going to be a great captain of the roster, especially if he gets 20 or more fantasy points. It's going to take you to takedown land because you can fit in Giannis, Ayton, Booker, and Chris Paul. So I did two lines now, both with Pat Connaughton as captain. Let's say if you wanted to go even further down. You want to do PJ Tucker, right? I don't think you want to go any lower than that. Or let's get really, really stupid. Let's go. Let's go. Where is he at? Torrey Craig at captain. All right. So as you can see here, we're still over by $100. And that's the most frustrating thing when you're barely over by $100, right? So you don't have to do Crowder. You can do Brook Lopez, which I'm not really a fan of. Again, we're back to Pat Connaughton or Cam Johnson's 3.8. So I'll go back to my captain. Who can I fit anybody else better than Torrey Craig? Maybe PJ Tucker. So a PJ Tucker captain, you can fit in Cam Johnson, Giannis, Ayton, Booker, and Paul. That doesn't look too bad. So let's go to Fanduel. All right, so Giannis is going to be my MVP. He's healthy. He's always going to be the top scorer, so I'm going to keep him there. Now, who do you think is going to be the second top scorer of the slate? It's either going to be Drew. It's going to be Paul. Don't think it's going to be Middleton. I could be wrong, but I don't think it's going to be Middleton. So I don't mind Ayton at 13. I don't mind him either, but let's get him out of here because I think I want to put, for my star, I'm going to go Chris Paul. And then for my pro, let's go with Ayton. So we're $1,500 over, right? Don't want to do McCall Bridges at 10K. Don't have to do it. You can go. So we do have Connaughton at 8.5. I'd rather play Connaughton than fucking. Yeah. But instead of Ayton, what if we want to go Drew Holiday? Now we're only over by $500. So if you think Ayton's going to outscore, I'm sorry, if Holiday's going to outscore Ayton, which is a good possibility, you can get all the way up to Jay Crowder down here. And you're 60K for 60K, right? Now, if you wanted to go to, where's he at? Where's Ayton at? Right here, Ayton. So now you got to drop a K, which is fine. Campaign, Bobby Portis, PJ Tucker, Torrey Craig. I would really like to get the Cam Johnson, but now I'm $500 over. $500 over, guys. So yeah, FanDuel's a little bit more complicated because then you got to get rid of Pat. You can't get the Crowder. You got to go all the way down here. You can go to Campaign, PJ Tucker, God no on Forbes. So Torrey Craig for me is only a DraftKings play. That's it. I mean, none of these bums down here interest me whatsoever. So, yeah, Giannis, Chris Paul, Ayton, Cam Johnson. I mean, he's not a must play, but I mean, it's just they make you go down, right? So now we're only $100 under, and that's with Connaughton and PJ Tucker. So a pro, let's see if we pay down more for a pro. So let's just say for shits and giggles, let's put Jay Crowder at pro, right? Hopefully he gets 30 fantasy points, which he can do it. He's been doing it the last two, right? So now you got some more wiggle room here. You can go Drew Holiday here and still fit Pat Connaughton. So pro is my strategy for FanDuel lines is pro is where you can pay down a little bit. Pro is where you're going to gamble the most. MVP, star, you really don't want to mess around here. But at star, how much is Devin Booker? He's the same price. So if you don't like Chris Paul, Devin Booker, same price on FanDuel. So this looks like a winner here. Either one, Paul or Booker. I'm going to go with whichever one is lesser owned tomorrow. So, yeah, I will say this is my draft dashboard to use. But, yeah, Giannis, Paul, Crowder, Holiday, Connaughton. Very nice. I do like that, guys. So, that's it. So, what do you guys think? I think that we have a good game plan for tomorrow, and we're going to attack it. And remember, guys, these are showdown slates. Don't go like a drunken redneck on payday and blow your whole bankroll on these things, all right? They're just for fun. Save your bankroll for MLB slates, you know, what we do in here. WNBA is going on. I mean, just normal slates for any sport. Save your money for that stuff. We got my homie Grogu in the background. We got Schroeder right here. We're ready to say a prayer for everybody, and we're going to get up out of here. All right, Schroeder. And don't forget, guys, you want to come hang out with Schroeder and I and about what, Schroeder, about 350 of your closest family members? Come join the DFS Club, guys. We'd love to have you. All right, so God bless you. God bless your families. God bless the pets, right? The pets? Schroeder says, you're damn right. You damn Skippy. Let's get this bread. Don't take shit from nobody. Hold on. Now we're going to do it. Ready? We'll see you guys at the very top. Can we get a hallelujah? Hallelujah. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Schroeder and I really appreciate all the support lately. We'll see you guys in the DFS Club chat. Shout out to you guys, and thank you so much. Hit that subscribe button.